Let's open a new project. Let's go for an audio channel. Let's create. Go to our loops. Let's go to our beats. Could choose anything. I'm gonna choose analog. We don't have to consider the tempo at the moment because we're not considering what we're going to do with the tempo. We're dealing with automation and embedding the automation. Okay, we've got a simple loop, very simple. I'm going to hit C so we can loop the cycle. I'll make the window bigger, longer and wider. At this point we want to introduce maybe an EQ. Okay, just going to have analog EQ, high cut. I'm going to hit A or automation. Same thing, that's how we learn our tips. I'm going to hit that really high. Going to command, back to our tool. Then I want to hit command again, command E, command escape. I need to hit escape and then E. E brings up my marquee tool. That's what I'm going to be using. Hit 1, hit escape, then 1, and that gives us the ability to drag down the automation in the place we want it precisely. I'm going to go back to escape, hit E again, and then I'm going to create another little space here. Hit escape again, and 1, and drag that down here. And what we've got 2 dips in the track at the moment, and this is how we're going to manipulate and use the dips. If we hit Control, Command and E, we'll get up our automation floating window. And if we take the playhead to here, and we notice this faint white line here, this is showing us where the playhead is and where our automation's acting. So if I move it here, we'll see the little white line move along again. And again, this is the information for where the playhead is placed and where the automation is active. If we hit here, in the middle, we see the automation is position, its channel, its number, and its value, and its volume. Okay, let's go back to the beginning where the playhead is. Now, I have a number of options. I have the ability to be able to move the playhead by running the mouse up and down. As you can see, it's altered the nodes, and it alters them very precisely using these numbers. Again, I can go back in with the arrow of the mouse and pull it right down. This is a great feature, especially when you're being quite detailed and focused about where your automation should kick in or stop. I want to move the playhead to here, and again I can either roll the mouse up and down, or I can double click and alter the automation by punching in numbers in the keyboard. I'll move the playhead to here, and if we notice, it's created more nodes because there was an overlapping node here. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this automation events window. I'm going to click here and I'm going to loop. And if you notice in the loop feature, it hasn't continued the automation through the rest of the track. It's isolated to the first loop. If we want to automate it right through the whole track or through a whole region, you go to this black line here, hit Control, go down to Move Current Track Data to Region, and it's slightly changed shape. Sorry, it's slightly changed color. And if you hit Loop now, you'll notice the automation is carried right through with all the other regions created. And if you make any changes, it continues the changes and updates the history of the actual loop in the region. Okay, that's a small tip on automation and region-based features. Thank you. Goodbye.